Hello everyone, Derek here with Two Techs and a Tool, and I am waiting for computer parts. So we're going to go over some of the stuff that came in. The first one I have is, if you look at our overview for our build, I have changed the memory. I switched to this Ballistix 16 gig 2x8 tactical tracer memory instead of the Corsair Vengeance I had on the original log. The reason I did that, color came into it afterwards, but the first reason I did is I saw this and it is 1600 megahertz instead of 1866. The difference is this has a cast latency of 8 and then the timing is 88824. So in theory it's faster than 1866 even, and that's before we overclock it, and this is a low voltage 1.5 volts, so we should get the same speed out of this or better than out of the Vengeance, and this had some pretty good reviews. So the Vengeance is good memory as well. This was about $5 more. The Vengeance is 1866, but the timing was 10, 11, 10, 30, and the latency was 10. Supposedly this stuff takes an overclock pretty good, and we are able to get those speeds out of it, and the timing on it is just pretty cool. 88824 is really good timing on it. So it comes in a pretty simple package. It's just a blister pack. It pops open and you have your 2 sticks of memory in there. I don't know which camera can pick this up better, but there's some LEDs in there. This comes in 2 flavors, as you will. The first one is this stick, which is red and green LEDs, and the other version is orange and blue. So depending on what build you're going with, you can do that, and there's some software to choose which colors do what, and you can change the activity and things like that. So we'll kind of show how that works in the final build video. We'll probably play with that, kind of change it around. So that was nice. The other thing I did like about it, and the main reason I found it, is if you see here, the PCBs are actually black. The PCBs on the Corsair was probably going to be covered by the DIMM slots, but that was going to be the only green PCB in the machine, and I just didn't quite like that, so wanted to have all black and decided to go with this instead, mainly for that reason. But that timing is good. Mike's RAM in his machine has some low timing. We've been happy with the performance out of it. So the other thing I've known was mentioned in another review of this, and you do want to take note when you're seating these, the edge of this, they rolled the outside edge, but the inside edge is sharp. So be careful when you're seating that. You don't want to cut your fingers, because it's pretty razor sharp in there. And again, my build's going to be green, not red, so keep your fingers out of those. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to it until we get it installed. This was just an unboxing of the Ballistix Tactical Tracer RAM, and we'll go ahead and show this again when we do the build videos. But for now, you can see great packaging, quick product, great timings. Like I said, it's got some really good reviews. We'll put some links to this for Amazon and Newegg down in the description, so if you're interested in that, you can check it out. There are some faster speeds. The thing about this Ballistix Tactical Tracer is they do seem to focus more on the latency and the timing over everything else, so that's kind of nice. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. If this is helpful, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you want to see. We're going to be starting the build log on this shortly. All the parts came in except for the case and the processor, so I can't really do a whole lot yet. Processor I can do some stuff without, but without the case I'm in trouble. So this is just the RAM for now, so that's all there is to say about that one, and you can see more of it and how the LEDs work in our build video. Thanks, and we will talk to you guys on the next one.